I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily, jumping right into the market. Today in crypto, weekly, Bitcoin, RSI. Now, there's been a sudden fall in Bitcoin price action, and we need to uncover what caused it. And we're going to near the middle of the video, end of the video as well. A lot of important information covered in this video. Make sure to watch the video all the way to the end. So the Bitcoin weekly RSI, I mean, you've been in this falling wedge. Now, the question is, do you get this is an ascending triangle, right? Do you get an ascending triangle, breakout here, breakout confirmation? A lot of times it's going to break out on the RSI before it does on the price action. So one idea for bullish upside and bullish continuation is a breakout of this idea. Now, we want to zoom in because there's market shakeup. You've had price action. Bitcoin 4-hour chart is testing critical support. Now, yesterday, to be fair, we said, hey, this would be totally healthy and normal, but I want to show you the catalyst in the stock market that's making it happen. And you know, we wanted the stock market to just acknowledge Bitcoin. Well, they acknowledged Bitcoin and now they're running the price action. So here we are, we're stock traders. Welcome to the team. Okay, so here's the key. The bottom line is this. And I'm going to show you how we're going to be able to front run this idea, get more information on this idea based on a couple different stock charts. So this support rejected here on this double top, right? A few more times back here, rejected. So it was previous ceiling, now critical floor. Okay. So understand that the price action has to bounce off of this level for bullish upside continuation. You do not want to see this lose this level, or this could potentially be a bull trap and see much lower prices out of Bitcoin. So I'm going to tie this into some stock charts in just a second. I've got some amazing shout outs to give in my trading group. This person, he said, for the first time ever, I'm making real money. The best I've ever seen. I can make life-changing money and I help people in need. Yeah, life-changing money, endless money. You've got the potential to learn a skill in less time than it took you to go to college. That will make you a lot more money. No brainer. This person turned $29,000 into $270,000 part-time trading. He turned $29,000 to $270,000. Banging. This person made $1,000 in one day. When I started buying Bitcoin and in Ethereum, I was buying like $50 here, there, as much as I can afford weekly. Right? You have to start somewhere. $1,000 in a day, solid money. This person, he says, I know this is not a chat group, but I feel like I won the lottery just getting to know you. I had so many people rejoining the group, coming back to where the money is made. We're going to continue the discount. So right now it's 60% off if you pay in crypto, and an additional $100 off. I'm going to make sure you're in the best setups, period. Go over to my website, cryptorev.net. Join. If you have any questions about joining, send me an email, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. These ideas are everywhere. I just put them together so they're simple and easy to understand. The same exact way that I, average Joe crypto, learned to trade this market, I'll teach you. Again, every single day, the last week of bangers, just banger after banger after banger. I get home from a trip to the grocery store and earnings, which we talked about in previous videos. Earnings came out, for Meta and Amazon, Apple as well. So Apple, they beat market estimates, but they're saying they're going to make less iPhones because of what's happening. Like, China is in disarray. Europe obviously has a lot of turmoil going on. And so the price was actually dropping they exceeded market expectations on earnings, right? But the prices is dropping just based on the idea that they're going to make less iPhones, right? Everybody is super excited about the new iPhone coming out. So again, we're stock traders, buckle up. We have to adapt to what the market gives us. We're real good at this. We've had to continually change to how the market, I remember before futures even existed, 2017, there's different ideas that you could use to trade the market. 2017, I started buying Bitcoin when it was under $1,000. So real easy to make a ton of money in the market. A lot of this is based on timing. If you bought the top of this market, you started out where most people do, because everybody funnels into this market. So now let's get you back on top. And so understand, you have to acknowledge stocks, and I'll show you some charts on this, and it's unbelievable. I'll show you the stock market moves Bitcoin. Meta comes out, and Facebook, Meta, falls 25% plus based on their miss of earnings. Amazon missed earnings. They said, hey, we expect revenue for the final 3 months of the year to be between 140 billion and 148 billion. Market wants 155 billion, right? Based on this survey. And so this is a weaker forecast because of rising inflation, looming recession fears. However, the US economy grew during the third quarter. This news came out this morning, I thought were good. But then markets, after market closed, all this earnings reports were negative, and we saw downside to Bitcoin, stock market, obviously. Look at Meta. Who's still holding Facebook? Down 74% off its high. Who's holding Meta right now? I'm just curious. Like, this looks like an altcoin. Buy the dips that make you sick. Are you going to get bullish divergence here? I'm not trading stocks, but I tell you what, some of this stuff, you're not necessarily this stock specifically, but I mean, some of these stocks, you have to think they're so far off their highs. So anyways, TD Ameritrade, contact me and we'll start making some stock trades. Seriously though, I've never in a million years thought I would be so interested in what's going on in the stock market, but now I see how everything ties together. How treasury yields, bonds tie in and basically are an inverse of what's happening in the stock market. Stock market money basically is just moved to treasury bonds, which are paying, almost 4% yield. I mean, imagine parking your money in a United States treasury bond and you're making 4%. Lock it in. Lock in $1 million, you're making 40 grand a year. No state taxes. So again, I know this is crypto, we're here to make money, but I'm just telling you now, what I'm learning and what I'm teaching you are going to make you better Bitcoin and altcoin traders in the future. Bitcoin CME futures is in trouble. So we talked about this previous falling wedge, bull flag, right? Bull pennant. And you had the breakout above the mid-range. We said breakout above the mid-range and you'd see range high. Well, you broke range high. Now, if you lose range high right here, this is a bull trap and you're looking for much lower prices. Okay, now on the 1 hour, it's lost. Okay, so you just wonder, are you going to get a bearish retest to confirm this? And so I really want to see what's going on with the stock market. The stock market is the only thing that can save this at this point. Obviously, Friday, stock market opens 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Very important market open. So let's go to, and all of a sudden, someone hit me up and they're like, dude, Chris, what happened? What happened to the stock market? And I start pulling all these earnings up and I'm looking at ES1 and this thing totally just dumped. What we wanted, the bullish idea here, which I talked to you about, totally healthy to see a bounce off this higher high, which would basically confirm this inverse head and shoulders, right? But you're losing this level. So now, not amazing, but what you do not want to see, the ultimate market shakeup would be this being a bull trap if this were to break. See this rising channel? If this rising channel, or when, let's do it this way. When this rising channel breaks to the downside, close longs. Open up shorts, right? There's definitely room for this to continue higher, but again, stock market is not giving us anything to work with. I mean, you're not holding this previous high, but you're holding this high right here. So not a disaster, but you lose this level, you lose this trend line, and Bitcoin's in even more trouble. So the dollar index, we talked about this double top idea, the double top confirmation. So you're in a situation where the dollar bounced. Dollar bounced, Bitcoin dropped, stocks drop, period. And that's how it works. So understand, okay, so there's a little bit, you really need to go to a higher time frame to get better confirmation on this, but like remember that support and resistance, it's not one single line, right? It's more of a zone, right? And so there's a little bit of deviation right here. I added this idea where you could see a descending channel, which would be a downtrend, which would be beautiful for Bitcoin and altcoin long-term upside. right? But this thing needs to get rejected right here. See this high right here? See this high? So this previous ceiling is still the ceiling. Needs to get rejected here and then dollar downside. This dollar downside can save Bitcoin, save altcoins, stock market bounces. Okay, so we need that for tomorrow. Total 2, altcoins. We're banging. We're killing it. Now, everybody's thanking me. They're like, dude, you're amazing because you said, hey, when your longs don't work out, immediately flip short. As soon as if you're in a trade and you see the market's dumping, like don't sit there and ride your longs and just say, well, man, I hope it's going to turn around. Flip, open a short. Like these Kucoin, go to the VIP link on Kucoin in the description. Join 3x short. So it gives you the ability to profit on these pullbacks, life-changing money, period. So total market cap of altcoins, top 125 altcoins, the valuation of every single coin in the top 125 coins, not Bitcoin. The other coin is right here. And so what this shows us is they're pulling back. All right, Bitcoin's pulling back too, no surprise. But what we said was totally bullish to see a bounce here. This would give all the buyers are sitting right here waiting, hoping that the price action hits this level. This would be the strongest group of buyers. This would be a bullish retest, upside continuation. Now you lose this level, bull trap, and the price action is going a lot lower. So Ethereum was a setup that I posted. I gave you guys 3 days ago. At one point, it was up 18%. Really, this happened about a day and a half. So a lot of you guys thank me for profits on those. I appreciate those DMs. Always appreciate your DMs, your emails. Like you guys reaching out to me, I'm able to keep up on this market a lot better than other people because I have this whole team, thousands of us working together to make everything available to us known. And you guys are constantly sharing with me and I'm just up here calling calls, right? I'm just calling out, here's what's happening, here's why it's happening, here's what the stock market's doing, here's what's going to happen to Bitcoin. And it helps everybody, right? Let me help you. If you don't understand a lot of the ideas I just talked about in this market, I didn't either. I mean, I started from the bottom, come into this market and immediately just start making millions of dollars, right? It takes some time. You start off really just kind of learning. Most people get their heads knocked off initially, right? But then you start building up your capital, and you can do it in the bear market. You can build up your capital, then you'll hit another nice bull cycle. Doesn't have to be the big, huge bull market, but a good bull cycle. Double, triple, quadruple your profits, and then you'll have enough capital to make life-changing money. When I say life-changing money, I mean you should be retired in 4 years. If you've been watching this channel and you follow me, there's no way you need to be there's no way you should be working in the next 4 years. There's absolutely no reason. So we've got to get you out of the 9 to 5, and that's the goal of this channel. If you guys like the content that I provide on this channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, leave a comment in the comment box. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.